Hey guys, welcome back. Today, by now, you are an expert with fairy tales. You know that authors use specific words. We call that author's craft. You know the things that always happen in fairy tales, such as magical elements, or those magical numbers 3 and 7, or sometimes a character good versus evil, those themes that come up in fairy tales. You know about the mood of a story, all of those things. So today we're going to really challenge you. You are going to listen to a new version of the Three Little Pigs, but it's not called the Three Little Pigs. It's called the Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig. And you're going to listen to that story. And we want you to really focus on the illustrations in the story. What is the author and the illustrator doing to make that story come to life? That's part of what makes us as readers that we want to keep reading the story because it's so interesting or funny or creative. It really captures our attention. So as you listen to the story, make sure you listen to those or pay attention to those illustrations, and then you're going to come back and see me. So press pause and come right on back. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that story. Maybe you've heard it already before, but it's a really fun spin on a traditional story that you already know. So what you're going to do today is you're going to be super creative, just like that author was, and you're going to make up your own version of a fairy tale. So if you look at my screen, I have some things that you should probably think about while you're making up your own version of your fairy tale. So maybe some specific words that you're going to use to describe your character's voice. So is the character going to be mean and strong, or are they going to be dainty and cute and sweet? Or some things that you might want to have in your story, like a magical object. Maybe there's a magical remote, or maybe in your story there's going to be a flying pig. I don't know. So you got to decide yourself. Maybe describe some specific places for the setting or an animal. You could describe the weather and how that's going to affect the story, or maybe it won't affect it at all. That's your choice. You're the author. And then you're going to describe the events that are going to happen. This is your organizer to help you get all your thoughts into one place. Something that you might think of is where it's happening. Remember, we call that the setting, and how the characters are going to feel in this story. And what we want you to do is kind of write out these ideas, and then we want you to go ahead and sketch a few pictures. So if you were the illustrator of your story, go ahead and draw maybe 3 pictures. Remember, you're a third grader, you could do at least 3. If you want to challenge yourself, do more than that. And draw some pictures that are going to be included in your fairy tale. And tomorrow, when you come back and see us, we are going to write down the words to our story next. Happy drawing!